Welcome to story time today. I'm Ghini and I'm about to share with you something that is still really fresh to me because it happened less than a week ago and I'm still a bit shaken by it. I'm so sweaty. So today's snacks is a freezing cold piece of blueberry cheesecake and some ice. And I also got some lovely chocolate from my dear friend Ray and Tara. If you're watching, Ray and Tara, thank you so much. I'm obsessed with these goodies, so I might just have to have one before I even start the video. And top tip from me to you, if it's really hot where you are, put your chocolate in the fridge. I know it's really common, but not everyone does it. If you ever wanted to buy me chocolate, know that Godiva is my favourite. Right, okay, let's begin. This story happened about 4 nights ago. It happened at 3:30 in the morning. I'm a really deep sleeper. Typically, if you were to walk in the room, I would still be asleep. I was woken up by this person shouting, "Stay away from the window, go back inside, stay away from the window." He shouted about 10 times or 15 times. It was non-stop. 3:30 in the morning, I looked at my watch, I was like, what is this? 2 seconds later, it sounded like an earthquake. At this point, I was so sure that we were under a terrorist attack. I don't know why, but I just had this instinct. So in my room, I've got garden-facing windows and also street-facing windows. When I go to sleep, I always draw my blinds. Despite having the blinds drawn, this bright light peeked through the blinds, and I was really certain that we were under terrorist attack. I thought either someone was throwing grenades or someone brought a machine gun and started just firing at the neighborhood. I was still in deep sleep and I needed to save my life because I was like, we are under attack, this is really serious. I have this wall in front of my staircase right outside my room, so at this point I needed to run to save my life. So I grabbed my blanket and ran for my life and I hid in the staircase. It didn't stop. The banging noise, as if like someone was demolishing a building. I was like, bombs being detonated and grenades exploding all over the place. I have never had an experience as such. And then 5 minutes into this incident, I heard multiple helicopters circulating the area. Literally, I could feel the vibration, that surround sound effect when you go to the cinema. So about a minute later, this banging noise stopped. But guess what? I heard a chainsaw. I was like, someone psychotic is attacking my neighborhood. What am I gonna do? What if the person came and chainsawed my door? What if he was going to come into my house? So I ran downstairs as fast as I could, grabbed both phones, and I ran upstairs to the top floor. I hid in the bathroom and I started texting all of my neighbors. I was like, is everyone okay? What is going on? Can you hear what I'm hearing? I'm sure I'm not the only one and this is not just a nightmare. I'm really glad that my neighbor texted back. Oh my god, what was happening? No idea, darling. She said all we could hear was armed police saying stay away from the window and we can hear them trying to break down the neighbor's door. And at this point I was like, okay, so we're not under terrorist attack. Thank God. But they're armed police. What was my neighbor up to? And I said, oh my god, your neighbor's door, ? And she said, we don't know, but we could feel the vibration, so must be loud. I was like, yes, I felt everything. Was just about to call 911 as you texted. And she was like, hope you're not scared. Yes, I really was. Oh my gosh, I need a break. needed to take a moment to compose myself. She revealed that she found out it's door, I think number buy and sell. She said the police are outside the house, they have a chainsaw. So after all that happened, I think I finally calmed myself down at about 4:30, an hour later. These ladies from that particular door were just walking up and down the neighborhood, and they started having full-on conversations at 4 in the morning, right outside my doorstep, after being raided by the police. What am I gonna do? So guess what I did? I just binged a lot of 90 Day Fiancé. Binging rubbish TV is really not what I do, but if you catch me doing so, you know that there's something wrong. I wish I had the guts to just open the window and go, "Ladies, please keep quiet because we are trying to sleep. My doorstep is not an appropriate location for you to have a full-on discussion because this is early hours. As much as I like to be empathetic." But I didn't. The birds started singing and came to greet me, and I was absolutely exhausted. And in the morning, some of the neighbors who live opposite to our road revealed some very disturbing details about the incident. There was messages after messages after messages.
Amazed no one has posted about last night on our road. Any ideas what the hell that was about last night? They don't cut your locks with an ankle grinder and send 20 fully armed police to remove you from your house at 3 a.m. for stealing Monster Munch.
Oh, I love the humour.
They also seemed to remove 10 other occupants from the house.
We knew that there were armed police. We didn't know that there were 20 fully armed. So another neighbour revealed
the sniper was on point. I saw them illuminate but couldn't see where the light was coming from. There was a green laser pointer at the house. The sniper must have been sitting on top of this apartment as had direct access the whole time. Red dot, also green on the door, and then on the first person removed.
So the Metropolitan Police decided to bring 20 fully armed police officers over, a chainsaw, 2 snipers, 1, 2 or 3 helicopters into my neighborhood at 3:30 in the morning. So the following day we had 1 police van, also officers, standing right in front of this neighbor's door. We were all just shaken. What the heck is going on? It's a very peaceful neighborhood. I've lived here for almost 4 years and nothing close to this magnitude has ever happened in my neighborhood. So we were all really shocked. And I also saw the forensic team coming in to the neighborhood. And we were suspecting that they were either planting at home or cooking up Class A. Like the other neighbour said, you wouldn't be raided if you were stealing Monster Munch. They are allegedly involved in someone else's demise. And then the following night, I meditated, told myself that I was going to have a good night's sleep. Something happened to my biological clock, the worst possible nightmare, and the nightmare was someone being murdered, being thrown off the building, and there was nothing that I could do, and I was told to bury that person. What a stupid nightmare, I know, but I was absolutely frightened subconsciously. I must have been, because it happened not just once, but twice. PTSD is something really foreign to me up until this point. I never understood what that meant or how that felt, but I was anxious, I was scared, worried, and meditation really helps. And I just wanted to share this story with you. If you ever found yourself in this situation, it's okay not to be okay. And there are things that we don't always have control over. Once you acknowledge that it is okay not to be okay, you then have the power to choose to react to the situation in a way that serves you. It's been 4 or 5 nights now, and I'm at a much better place. The moral of the story is, if you don't feel okay, take a moment to be with yourself and also speak to someone you love and trust. There's nothing worse than trying to be positive and just simply burying your emotions and tucking it under the rug. It's never going to go away. There's a healing process. You need to allow wellness in by making peace, letting go, setting yourself free from what happened. Just know that it is a process and everything is already working out. No matter what you're going through, I'm sending you plenty of love and joy. Always bear lots of love and kindness for yourself and for everyone else. I'm Ghini. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, feel free to subscribe, ring the bell, and give me a thumbs up. Or the thumbs. Lots of love. Speak soon, darling. Stay golden.